Hello, my people, and welcome to today's edition of Struggle to Serenity. Today, I want to challenge you to grow through what tried to destroy you. There are moments in life that have the power to change everything: a phone call, a diagnosis, a betrayal, a divorce, the loss of someone you love, a job that ends, a dream that just falls apart. In those moments, it can feel like life isn't just hurting you, it's like it's ganging up and trying to destroy you. Maybe you even have been there. Maybe you're there right now. Can I tell you something that took me years to understand? Not everything that tries to destroy you gets to define you. Some things don't just leave scars, they leave strength. Think about a seed. Before it becomes a tree, it has to be buried. If you didn't know better, you'd think it was over. It's surrounded by darkness, covered by dirt, hidden from everyone. But what looks like a burial is actually preparation for growth. Sometimes God allows us to be planted where we thought we were being buried. I've had seasons where I questioned everything: seasons of grief, seasons of disappointment, seasons where I wondered if I had anything left to give. There were moments I wanted answers more than I wanted growth. I wanted the pain to stop. I wanted life to make sense, but healing has taught me something. Growth rarely happens in our comfort. It happens in places we never want to go. The strongest trees don't grow because they never face storms. They grow because their roots learn how to hold on when the wind starts blowing. The same is true of us. What if the struggle you're facing isn't just testing you? What if it's teaching you? Teaching you how strong you really are. Teaching you who truly belongs in your life. Teaching you that your worth isn't attached to someone else's approval. Teaching you to depend on God in ways you never have before. Now, let me be clear. I'm not saying everything happens for a reason we can understand. I'm not saying every painful experience was good. Some things are unfair. Some things should never have happened. Some wounds run deep. But even when the experience wasn't good, God is still good. And He has a way of bringing life out of places that look hopeless. I've met people whose greatest ministry came from their greatest heartbreak. I've watched women who survived abuse and became safe place for others. I've seen parents who buried children becoming sources of comfort for grieving families. I've watched people who battle addiction help others find freedom from addiction. Their pain didn't have the final word, their growth did. Maybe that's where you are today. Maybe you're still standing in the middle of the storm. If so, don't rush yourself. Healing isn't a race. Growth doesn't happen overnight. Give yourself permission to grieve. Give yourself permission to rest. Give yourself permission to ask for help. Growing through something doesn't mean pretending it didn't hurt. It means refusing to let the hurt have the last word. One day you'll look back and you'll realize the thing that almost broke you built you. It taught you compassion. It opened your faith. It clarified your priorities. It introduced you to strength you never knew you had. You didn't just survive it, you grew through it. So this week's challenge is to think about one struggle you've already overcome. Write down 3 ways that experience changed you for the better, not because you're grateful for the pain, but because you're grateful that the pain didn't win. Then I want you to ask yourself one more question. What if the struggle I'm facing today is preparing me for someone I'll be able to help tomorrow? Sometimes the greatest testimony isn't that you escaped the fire, it's that you walked through it and came out stronger, wiser, more compassionate, and more determined than ever before. Don't let what tried to destroy you become the story that defines you. Let it become the chapter that reveals your resilience, because your story doesn't end with the struggle. It continues with your growth. And sometimes The strongest version of you is born from the season that almost convinced you to give up. Because, guys, giving up is not an option.